Peace and quiet. This is what I like. Let's talk. Those are the moments I enjoy. Peace and quiet, no stress, making pictures. Yes, this is what I do, this is what I like, but I'm trying. It's a way for me how to relax a bit and how to learn new things. But that's not the reason why I'm here to talk to you today. I am here because I wanted to seriously talk with you about a topic I basically couldn't sleep about. And this topic is where should be the next Eurovision. I'm pretty sure it should be in Kyiv, or it should be definitely somewhere in Ukraine. And the reason is they won. That's the first reason, of course, because I think that everybody who's voting is aware of what voting means, basically, that their winner is obliged to host Eurovision. It's not just for, hey, we like your music, or we pity your story, or whatever. If somebody is winning, they're obliged to make Eurovision for us. And that also means that this country should decide where should they do it. It's not about us telling like what situation this country is, because this country was in the situation where we were voting for it. Of course, this is not an easy job to do, and of course, we all can feel that this is as well dangerous, but it will always be dangerous in Ukraine from now on if they have such shitty neighbor. Just face it. It won't be ever easy for them to do whatever. And what we just say, like, hey, it's going to be dangerous, they don't deserve to do Eurovision, they don't deserve to do a football championship, they don't deserve to do whatever because this country is dangerous. Well, this country is dangerous because of its neighbors, not because of the country itself that just done nothing. And I believe this is the perfect reason for them to host Eurovision 2023 as well, and this is as well the reason why I think we should help with it. It should be a different Eurovision in the way that we all going to connect to create, build and do this Eurovision in Ukraine with Ukrainians, with all the people all together, but on Ukrainian soil. That's what I would think that it's the perfect thing to do, because that as well shows what Eurovision exactly is, what's the Eurovision spirit. It's not just a business, it has much bigger purpose behind it, and that was the reason why it was founded. Anyway, come together is our biggest goal, that I'm sure of. There wasn't a better opportunity to show it than this year, actually 2023. And of course, I'm aware what's going on in Ukraine, and I'm aware of the situation. But how do you think Ukrainians can feel after that you're writing on the internet, Twitter and Facebook and anywhere else, those tweets and comments that they don't deserve to do Eurovision because of it was a political decision, or it's dangerous there, or there's war, they can't do it, you know, it's the country where it can't be because it's dangerous for the community. Guys, we were doing Eurovision in Ukraine 2017 and we felt it's going to be dangerous. It wasn't. We've done Eurovision in 2019 in Israel. It was dangerous. Well, rockets were flying over our heads, but we weren't afraid as well, and I think we should show this courage to Ukrainians again, especially because of the situation right now, because they didn't do anything to have been or to be in such a situation. And how do they feel to listen to this, guys? They should listen to things like, hey, we're going to help you to make the best possible Eurovision, best Eurovision ever. We are here. Take our hands, take our minds. Let us help you to create something spectacular, because we are not afraid. We are brave as you are. We are here, we're your friends, we're here for you. I'm pretty sure that artists from like Czech Republic and other countries which are surrounding Ukraine were in very close proximity. They would like to go to Ukraine. For me as a Czech who is very close to Ukrainian, I wouldn't say maybe in culturally, but very close to it language-wise, very close geographically and historically, because we were attacked by this country which is their neighbor in the past as well, and it never brought anything good. And what we would be glad for as Czechs, that the big countries like big five countries basically stood up behind us and help us not to be in the misery for another 40 years of the occupation of this country, which is now terrorizing Ukrainians, Ukraine. You know, I've heard so many stories from the journalists who've been to Irpin and Bucha. I can't even imagine what happens in Mariupol, where maybe hopefully Eurovision one day can happen as a celebration. That's exactly what actually Zelensky said. Not in 2023, he never said it, that's fake. That's another reason why we should do it, to show that we stand all together, because it's important. It's all about being a bit brave, a bit more brave than maybe we're ever used to. And the reason is, I always like to compare it to the school, when the young couples are bully the other one, and just everybody else, the most people, most kids just watching this situation around and do nothing about it. They just don't even beep about it. Let's give them winning, but not let them host the contest. That makes no sense, won't it? So it would be really cruel from us to just throw this opportunity away, because it's not just the opportunity for Ukrainians, but it's also a huge opportunity for us to show that we are different than sometimes people say about us. Cruel, distant, hypocritic. We voted for a country. That country won because our votes, and I think it's kind of our duty to help them rebuild the dream, because we put this burden and this opportunity upon them, and we should as well help them against all odds. But that's my thought. This is something what I have in my mind, but of course you can have different opinion than I have, so please comment down below. I'm very curious about your opinions. I really would be glad if you're going to give thumbs up to this video, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm ready for even dislikes, but that's as well up to you. Free choice. Bye.